All right, hello everyone. Welcome to the second part of graphing a linear function when you have a fraction coefficient. So we are given the equation y equals negative 2/3 times x minus 1. Now, when your coefficient, in this case negative 2/3, is a fraction, when determining what your x input values should be, you want to use the multiples of the denominator. Okay, so in this case, if I have 3 as my denominator value, then I'm going to want to use the multiples of 3. And maybe we shouldn't use pink as a color as that contrasts with the orange. Let's go ahead and do white. Okay. So I'm always going to use 0 as one of my x input values. Okay, 0 makes things very easy to compute because anything times 0 is 0. So the multiples of 3, well, I'm going to use 3, 6 as my first two positive multiples. And then my negative multiples would be negative 3, negative 6. Okay, so now all I'm going to do is just plug in. So negative 2/3 times negative 6 minus 1. Well, negative 2/3 times negative 6, you could think about that as negative 2 times negative 6, which is positive 12. And then positive 12 divided by 3 is positive 4. And 4 minus 1 is 3. Continue to the next one. Y equals negative 2/3 times negative 3 minus 1. Well, negative 2/3 times negative 3, that's going to be positive 2. 2 minus 1 is 1. Y equals 0. Excuse me, y equals negative 2/3 times 0 minus 1. Okay, that's going to give me negative 1. Anything times the negative 2/3 times 0. Anything times 0 is equal to 0. I have y equals negative 2/3 times 3 minus 1. So in this case, negative 2/3 times 3, I'm going to get negative 2 minus 1. That gives me negative 3. And then finally, y equals negative 2/3 times 6 minus 1. Negative 2/3 times 6, again, you could think about that as negative 12 divided by 3, which in that case is negative 4 minus 1, so I'd get negative 5. All right, my last step to all of this is I need to go ahead and graph it. I'll use green. So my ordered pairs, in this case, my x input was negative 6, the output was 3, so I'm going to do negative 6 to 3. In this case, input is negative 3, positive 1. At 0, I get 0, comma, negative 1, 3, comma, negative 3, and then 6, comma, negative 5, right? Again, I'm not done. My final step is that I need to draw a line, straight line. Oops. Try it one more time. It's a little hard to do on the computer. Try and get it as clean as I can. There we go. Not perfect, but pretty close. All right, draw a straight line between those points and finish it off with an arrow on both ends of the line. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video on how to graph a linear function with a fraction coefficient. Thanks, bye.